Hello, my name is Edward Brown of the Courage, Image, and Charisma Institute. And today I want to talk about charismatic leadership for new managers and supervisors. For individuals who have been at the lower rung of their organization for the longest, the skill sets necessary to climb the hierarchy will be slightly different. In some respects, it will be dramatically different. And moving forward, how your mindset operates and the things that are important to maneuver inside the organization will determine your long-term success. First and foremost, it's clear that what one thinks about at the lower rung compared to the higher echelon is totally different. In my master's thesis paper, I looked at how the command style leadership versus the rank and file leadership operate if in fact you focus on one or the other. The command style or autocratic style leadership oftentimes requires individuals who look 4, 5, 10, 15 years to the future to consider things even politically that the rank and file at the bottom don't ever have to consider. Whereby the rank and file at the bottom have to consider nothing but how to get the job done within this month, this day, or this hour. And so the mindset as a manager transforms and changes based on the needs of the organization. And that's foremost and the most important thing for you to realize is that you are at the behest of the organizational needs and the mission at hand. So first and foremost, understand that when you come into a new environment that you are responsible for, it's not your responsibility to imprint yourself right away. It's important to note for yourself, even if you've been working there for the last 10, 15 or more years, how does it operate from a managerial perspective? You understood it when you were doing your day-to-day quotidian responsibility, but now you got to deal with the whole department, the whole structure in tandem. So what's going on with this cubicle, that office person, what does that person do, what does that person do? All those things become known to you or have to be known to you because now you're responsible for it. So instead of, I got a bunch of ideas right away, go in there and learn what people are doing and get the lay of the land. Start feeling the culture from a managerial perspective. Understand the personality of the culture. And from there, then you go to the second tier of your opportunities. You start saying, I see some gaps here. Didn't realize when I was operating over here, maybe in sales or research and development, that this department over here it was an intricate part of what I was doing, but because we didn't talk, we had some disconnections. Now we got to find a way to have better communication between those two departments. So you have to find ways of using your creativity to bridge the gaps that you might find inside the organization that you weren't even aware of when you're at the bottom or the rank and file. And then once you determine that you have found the gaps, you have to now find remedies and solutions to those gaps. Now, you understand that people don't like change, and that any change has to be infused into the mission, but more importantly, the malleability and adaptability of the people. They will fight you if you come at them hard. We're not going to do that any longer. We're going to do it this way. If you go that way, you're going to lose them. But if you go the route of, is there a better way of doing that? You think so? Well, try that. Try that new way. And then the person feels that they have been there all these years. No one ever asked them, is there a better way of doing it? They never even ask them, what do you do? Or, we know you have an output, but how do you make that thing happen? So when you start asking questions and allowing people to infuse their ideas and thoughts to make the process better, you get their buy-in because you are actually molding the change that you want to see based on the gaps you've identified. So you come in there, you pay attention, you learn to lay the land, asking questions, gently prodding, seeing the gaps, and then thirdly, that's when you allow people who might be your knowledge workers to thrive and flourish inside the organization by allowing them to find ways and solutions to the mission that the environment prior to might not have allowed. That is how I believe the new manager, supervisor can start impacting the organization at the lower level, going into the rung of management, and therefore climb the higher hierarchy as you think far-reaching and develop the skill sets necessary to continue to build and grow inside the organization. If you want more information on how to be more charismatic, persuasive, and influential, there's a link below that you can tap into, link onto, and then get the information that will come to you on a regular basis.